Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, here's another quick video. I was playing around the other day doing challenges with my duo Jomo, and we were testing a few things, and the CASUS brake attachment is something that we've been using on the RAM7. Everyone's been using it on the RAM7. So what we've come across, and there's been a few videos, people have been breaking it down. Basically, firing aim stability will help with your overall horizontal recoil. But something that's not spoken enough about as well is the fact that it actually helps with visual recoil. So I'll give you an example, and the reason why I wanted to do a quick video on the BRUEN is because the BRUEN is nasty, in my opinion. Very, very, very nasty. It's got very similar TTK to the RAM7, if not better at long range. Much easier to control, much faster reload if you know how to reload it. And it's just an amazing gun to use. So let's break it down. We go into the JAK BFB, which as you can see, it gives you gun kick control, vertical recoil, horizontal recoil, but it doesn't give you any firing aim stability. So even though it gives you all the best stats, 60% of recoil gun kick, 20% of horizontal recoil, and 40% off of your vertical recoil, it still affects the visuals a little bit. So this is what gives you that little bit of a shakiness in your optic. So we're running this with a 2.5 optic, and you will see not much recoil, but you can see that on the screen there's quite a lot of, you know, shakiness, a lot of yeah, nasty, right? So even though there isn't any recoil, there's no kick recoil, horizontal recoil, and so on and so forth, the moment you put the CASUS brake compensator, a lot of that changes. And I've tested this with a lot of different guns, even the MWIII guns, and I'll show you with the MWIII gun the difference this makes with your visual recoil. So firing aim stability, I think, is more so about visual recoil, and this is the same build just with the CASUS brake. And you can see there is less visual recoil. You can actually, you don't even need to do comparisons side by side. You can see that the dummies, you can actually see them a little bit clearer, especially at a range, at a distance. So this is definitely going to be the build for the BRUEN, in my opinion. Oh, and another thing I wanted to show you as well is the reloading feature. I completely forgot about that. So with the 60 round mags, the reload for the BRUEN is extremely fast if you don't let it run out of bullets. I'll show you. So if we just shoot one person and you know you can reload, if you just reload, it's clip off, clip on, and you're on. Now, if you use all 60 rounds, it has to reload and also chamber the first round. So that little click, you can't cancel that. It's impossible for you to cancel. So you'll see the number on the bottom right. So if it puts in the mag and you cancel it, it stays at 0. It still needs to chamber that round, and you can't shoot until it actually chambers that first round. But if you reload, the moment you see the number reset, you can cancel and shoot straight away. So that's the trick with the BRUEN to increase your reload speed. Nice and easy. So we have the FT Ferocity LR barrel. It just gives us better range, better bullet velocity. There's this barrel that helps with your recoil and stuff, but you don't need to. You just need to have a little bit extra range, and that added bullet velocity is really good. 6.8% as opposed to 8.5%. Not much of a difference, but at least this doesn't hurt our movement speed. Also, in terms of your ADS speed, yes, it takes a little bit longer, but it doesn't really matter too much because of your 60 round mag. It negates sort of all that anyway. BRUEN heavy support, pretty standard. CASUS brake is the key to this build. 60 round also, once you get this unlocked, you can do it as an armory unlock. Otherwise, you got to get the BRUEN to level 17, which I've only got it to level 15. And the Corey Eagles are 2.5, but that is up to you how you want to run this gun. But that is my build for this gun, and I will show you what the CASUS brake compensator actually does to a gun. So M13B, for instance, this thing shoots marshmallows at a distance. Absolute marshmallows. So it's not like, even though I've named it as M13 Meta, it's just what I think is the best build. So this is with the Jack BFB, and I will show you what I mean. There's a lot of shaking there, man. Like a lot of shaking. So even though it helps you with a lot of the recoil, it's a laser beam, absolutely amazing. The M13 doesn't really have much horizontal recoil anyway, it's only vertical, so it's a lot easier for you to control. So if we put the CASUS brake on, it changes the gun a little bit more. Stabilizes everything, and it's much easier for you to see, which means it's going to be a lot easier for you to be able to hit those shots. So M13, pretty nice gun to use. You can use it as a say for Vondel or a Sheikah Island, and let's say, you know, we increase the velocity and the range just a little bit more. Use it as an iron sight, and she is a laser. Absolute laser. And like, look, it's just nice. It's just nice. It's straight up. So you don't need to be the best at recoil control. You know, you just sort of pull down, move on to the next one, find that little pull down, the little incremental pull down that you need. You don't need to compensate for too much, otherwise you're going to be pulling down way and negate recoil. But man, this thing, fun, very fun gun. The only problem is you're going to lose to a lot of other guns like the Ram 7, because the Ram 7 is absolutely bonkers right now with its visual recoil, and this is the build that really everyone is using. So, you know, it's nasty. This thing is just nasty. But if you don't have the Ram 7 leveled up, and you can use the CASUS brake as a armory unlock as well, you can use the MWIII guns. A lot of MWIII guns, it's going to be viable now, because MWIII guns have a lot of side to side sort of shake. So yeah, not really where it needs to be. But that is it for me and this video. Put the CASUS brake on any weapon that you feel has a lot of side to side, a lot of visual recoil. If you wanted to use the 100 round, you can, but this reload is a lot slower, and the movement is a lot slower. So that'll be the build for the 100 round. And then of course the 60 round build is as you see it. This is what I'm going to be rocking in the next few days until there are changes. Season 2, there might be nerfs, there might be buffs, there might be a lot of these different changes, but we'll see. Anyway, that is it for me today. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching this video. If you like the content, like and sub. If you have any suggestions for other type of video, please let me know in the comments below. Take care, and as always, peace.